Hello Capricorn, welcome to your monthly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits, but please leave the rest out. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune with Five of Autumn, focusing on the negative. Somebody feels like they've lost something truly special here. They've fallen down on hard times, unable to pick themselves back up. I want to tell you how I feel, and I want you. Somebody is desperately wanting to feel something again here. Overall energy, we have Queen of Pentacles. This is about security, stability, but also comforting energy. Somebody is definitely craving your energy at this moment. So let's see what's going on with you. We have Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, Devil, the Lovers, and the Page of Cups. You feel like you can't quite trust someone at this time. You feel conflicted because you feel as if they may have betrayed you or that they don't have your best interest at heart. As if this person baffles you. They're Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You feel as if that you can't really trust one thing from the next because you thought you knew who they were and then they showed you something different. This has been an overwhelming experience because as things have changed within your dynamic, or maybe there's no communication at this moment, you feel their energy a lot. It's almost like intense and intoxicating, like they're projecting these emotions to you because you feel things that you know you're not feeling at that moment. And in the Lover's Page of Cups, I see you finally choosing self-love and hope for your future when it comes to love. That even though you didn't understand what was going on, or maybe this person was trying to deceive you here, you're ready for change, ready for something positive. And as you do this and release this negativity and this pain that you've been through, you have a new phase around the corner in the Page of Cups. So the Hanged Man, Chariots, Emperor, Two of Wands, and the Ten of Cups has popped out. In their energy, they've lost really something truly special, but they've been enlightened here. They see things in a different light. And in the Emperor, Two of Wands, they're ready for change. They're ready to experience something again, to feel a specific way. Something about you really gets them going. Ten of Cups, especially attached to the Emperor. This person might have been very wishy-washy before when it comes to commitment, or not trying to really engage the way that a committed partner should. Now they're seeing that they want something different. Tell me about the Chariots. Page of Pentacles. They've been through an experience here that you've been hidden from, and they've learned a lot about this. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Four of Cups. A lot about themselves. The fact that they tend to dwell on the negative things in their life, as well as their own mindset, tends to really focus on being apathetic towards others because they're so self-absorbed in the fact that things go wrong for them in their life. So you might be dealing with somebody that has a hard time getting out of their head. They give into these insecurities. They think nothing ever happens for them. And so therefore they manifest even more of that. If they worry, they manifest more worry. If they think they're not good enough and nothing goes their way, that's exactly what's going to happen. And they end up sabotaging the things that they truly want. So let's see what's happened in the past. We have Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. You could have a Aquarius moon, some of you, or be dealing with an Aquarius. Also a Cancer, and Sagittarius is showing up. Some of you Gemini as well. But with the Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, I see that they were really holding back. They tried so hard because they feel very intensely for you to not look like a fool in front of you. So they put on this rough exterior or tried to show you that, I'm not bothered by anything here and you're not going to control me. Love's not going to control anything that I do. My feelings are not going to set the precedent on the actions that I take. They feel more in control. But I see this is just a quirk. Some of them, this is a quirk that they have where they don't know why they do it because they haven't really addressed those emotions deep down. But they tend to do this with a lot of people. They don't want to show their softer side, or suddenly they'll do something out of the blue and just walk away. And it feels like even in mid-conversation, something's happening and you're like, wait, where are you going? It doesn't have to be that verbatim, but it's just kind of what I'm seeing here, that kind of feeling. It's like a shock factor. Every time they do something, it's like, wait, why did you do that? You know, Town of Fool, Queen of Swords, it just doesn't make sense. 10 of Wands and the Death card. You felt at times they were messing with you, playing around with your heart, and you got to the point where it was just too much to bear. 10 of Wands, Death, you did everything possible to keep this connection going. And some of you were carrying their burdens, right? Really helping them in their life. And it got to the point where you're like, no, I can't do this anymore. It's just too much and I feel so drained. And I'm ready to be happy. So a lot of you thought this was making you happy. But then towards the end, you realized it was making you miserable because of how they were treating this. Tell me the Queen of Cups. Ace of Cups. You felt like they weren't listening. Like they would say they were listening, and they would say they would change something or do this, acting aloof, but they would continue doing the same thing that they do. And then if you brought it up in the Queen of Swords, they would act as if they don't remember that, or they don't recall that you were talking about that, just kind of brushing it under the rug. However, their little way of doing this is, because this is a quirk. Fool, Queen of Swords, it's kind of a protective mechanism too, because they would try to push things off a little bit and do things kind of out of the norm, where it's like, wait, what? It's very puzzling. So you know this is your person if you feel like you just couldn't understand certain aspects of why they would do what they do or how they are. Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. Yeah, it was very difficult to get them to move this connection to the next level. Hierophant, this person could be afraid of commitment or have something else going on where they couldn't commit to you, so they wouldn't really do too much. They would do the bare minimum is kind of what I see. King of Cups, the Empress, 5 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles for the challenge. But at the same time, they would really warm your heart. They could be very charming. They could make you feel as if you are on top of the world. But they would take you down a notch the next time that they would come back around, or they would discuss something with you, because they would be completely different. I see kind of a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing here. It was hard to really break through to them and understand them at their core. Even though you knew on a soul level here for some of you and in their heart that this connection does run deep, that they do have these deep feelings for you. Some of them are in a committed situation with the Empress card here. I have to mention that. You don't have to be, but with the Empress card, this could be a feminine energy in the mix that was kind of getting in the way, or getting in this person's ear, or pulling them away from the focus in this connection. I just see it as a block, because the King of Cups, it wasn't allowing them with the Empress to express themselves to you. So not only is it their quirk or defense mechanism, but they also had somebody in their environment that was disrupting this. In the 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, yes, it really was disappointing to you, and it was very hurtful in the 5 of Cups that they weren't showing you who they were in the beginning. They were promising you possibly a committed relationship, that they were on the same page with you, and it was devastating that it ended this way without even letting you know that they were choosing the other path or really giving you closure. So this is a devastating energy for you, and there's a lot of regrets, things that you wish you would have said, and same for them, vice versa. They feel like they really let you down. And because they were not making a decision to be with you, there was no commitment or action being taken to show that they wanted this long term. Tell me the King of Cups. 6 of Cups. Yeah, but don't let them fool you. They're completely in love with you. They know you are their better half, their soulmate, because they really see you as a devoted person, somebody that they could build a life with, but they weren't really giving this energy to this. It was a very confusing situation for you. So let's see what's going on next. We have Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. So things change fast. We have a shift happening here that's going to feel like a whirlwind to you, because all of a sudden something's going to be presented to you here that you're going to have to make a decision on. So if this reading is resonating with you, in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.